It was a beautiful weekend for lots of us, wasn't it?
It was, John. Yesterday, in fact, the temperature reached 19.7 in Crosby in Merseyside. Temperatures this week, though, are going to be quite different. Good morning to you. It's turning much colder as we go through this week. That's already happening in Scotland. We're looking at frosty nights and the chance of wintry showers. Now, most of those will be on the hills. It's really hard putting a playlist together with just a few tracks, isn't it?
Just get the king to do it for you. It's fine.
I'll get on the phone straight away, John. Good morning, everybody. This morning, if you're stepping out and you're in the northeast of England, there's some dense fog around, as you can see from one of our Weather Watchers pictures here taken in Lincolnshire. Now, it's not a particularly cold start to the day as you come farther south.
A little bit chillier.
Maybe, yeah, there's talk of cold weather returning. Carol can explain. Good morning.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. Sal and John are absolutely right. This week it is turning much colder than it was last week, for some of us by a good 10 degrees. We're starting off on a fairly cloudy note, as you can see in Pembrokeshire this morning.
But first of all, I think we can show you a lovely look at that.
Isn't that glorious?
From Windermere in the Lake District.
And John, that's what we need. We've had the emotional support dog. Now we've had green space and water to look at. It's all you want of a morning.
Should we just all watch that for the next hour and a quarter?
You don't need any headlines.
Absolutely.
Let's not think about them.
Beautiful.
Let's go there.
Let's go to Carol, shall we? Carol can calm us down as well. Good morning, Carol.
Oh, good morning, both. Good morning to you too. I'm going to ruin that lovely image because the weather is turning colder as we go through this week. And there'll be more showers and more cloud around. This morning in Bristol, you can see there's quite a bit of cloud around. Thank you to our weather watchers, as always, for sending in your pictures. But a brighter start to the day in Wakefield.
Who has no chest for us this morning, but maybe some weather.
Yes, indeed, Sal. Good morning, everybody. It's a foggy start for some of us this morning across northeast England. It will slowly lift. There's a lot of cloud around, but we do have some breaks in the cloud and some beautiful blue skies to behold first thing, as you can see in Staffordshire.
Thanks very much, Ben. New week and the weather is changing. For a start, we've got more cloud across more of the country today. Thanks very much indeed, Ben. Good afternoon. I hope you made the most of the warm sunshine over the past few days, if you had it. This was Merseyside yesterday, where the temperature reached 20 Celsius, making it the warmest day of the year so far. If we move things forward to tomorrow, and the maximum temperature by then could only be 10 Celsius. So we're seeing some really big changes in the weather this week. It's further north, signs of that cold air arriving, particularly across northern Scotland, where we've got some sunshine. The best of the sunshine, though, is across the northwest of England, where temperatures aren't as high as they were during yesterday. And further south, we'll see similar temperatures here in Bedfordshire, where there's a lot of cloud. There's also a bit of rain and drizzle.
Hello again. I hope you had a lovely start to the week. We may have not had as much blue sky, but the daffodils are absolutely winning, aren't they? Look beautiful. So the weather getting much colder as we go through this week. It was a bit colder today, going to get a bit worse. There will be some sunny spells from time to time, but on the whole, a bit more cloud around and some showers, probably the highest chance of seeing some on Wednesday. Let's look at the air mass chart, because this nicely explains what's happening with the temperatures. We lose those yellows, the blues, colder blues take over, and it's because we're getting our air coming down from the north, and it will feel particularly chilly if you get a bit of a wind, a bit of a breeze out there and you get that wind chill.
And decorated by designers and artists, why these giant eggs will be popping up across the capital later this month.
Showers at times. I mentioned Wednesday probably being the highest chance of seeing any, maybe even some heavy ones, but plenty of dry weather in between throughout the week and cold by day and night. Take care. I'll see you later on. Have an excellent evening. Sorry. Cheerio.
The warmth has slightly disappeared.
Yeah, things are changing, Sophie. Today has been something of a transition day. Still fairly warm in southern parts, 17 degrees close to the south coast of England, but in the north of Scotland, in spite of some sunshine, temperatures only got to 6 or 7 degrees.
After a beautiful weekend, I suppose March remembered, the weather remembered that it was March, should
Exactly
I say.
that, Reese, because we had glorious weather, didn't we, at the weekend? It is all changing, and for this week, much cooler conditions, some clouds, some showers as well.
I bet you were popular though this
Well,
month.
for the weekend I was, because some people even took their barbecue out this weekend because we reached about 19 Celsius, so really not too bad at all. But yes, I'm afraid it is all set to change. At least that weather was for the weekend. We did have glorious sunshine, didn't we? This was a scene sent in from one of our weather watchers. Bright blue skies in Southwark and lots of sunshine around. And temperatures, as an example, in Northolt and West London reached 19.3 Celsius on Sunday. And today, much more in the way of cloud around. It was quite damp as well. We had some patchy like rain, some drizzle in some of that cloud. And temperatures in Northolt, for example, reached 11.8 Celsius today, so just above average. So you can see that change, that decline in temperatures, and that is the story for the rest of this week.
That colder air is coming in behind a band of cloud and a little bit of rain. And earlier on today, we had the colder air in northern Scotland. Temperatures were about 7 degrees. Further south, temperatures were higher here in Northamptonshire, but there was a lot of cloud and some rain and drizzle around too.
Lovely weekend. Is it all starting to go a bit wrong?
It is going to get a fair bit colder as we head through the next few days. But before we talk about that, Mary, let's take a look back at what happened over the weekend. Plenty of fine weather up and down the country. This was the scene at Regent's Park over the weekend. Plenty of people out about enjoying relatively warm conditions. And spring is definitely in the air in Somerset. You gave birth to 5 lambs. The chance of this happening is 1 in a million. They usually give birth to around 2. So cute there, and certainly spring is in the air. Nothing like lambs, that say spring. Let's take a look at the weather as we head through the next few days. But yesterday, as you know, we got over 19 degrees Celsius. The last time that we got to 19 degrees Celsius this early in the year was back in 2019. Let's take a look at some of our biggest cities, actually, and see what they got to yesterday. As you can see, London, 18 degrees Celsius. But you can see as we fast forward to Tuesday, so tomorrow, those temperatures quite different. There is going to be a noticeable chill in the air, particularly the further north. Well, as we head through the next few days, as I say, it is going to be feeling noticeably cooler as we head through, drop in temperature, chance of some nighttime frost, maybe even a few icy stretches here and there. But there will be a mixture of some showers, but also some sunny spells. So that's the way it is looking this evening. As I say, yeah, I noticed that one of those lambs was wearing a jacket. Perhaps it is because of the colder weather. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Will you find out?
We'll find out.
All right, thanks, Alex.